Hello, and welcome to the Nelda Balch Proscenium supplemental video. I noticed that a number of students had a challenge in creating the front elevation, the front face of the Nelda Balch Theater. So the purpose of this video is to act as a supplement to the Nelda Balch Theater model making project. Most of the theater model making project is to examine the project from a bird's eye or face down plan view viewpoint. That is called a ground plan or plan view. But when we make a full scale model, we also have to look at the front face or the elevation, the walls, the things that go up on a project. So the purpose of this video is to show the student in better clarity on a piece of whiteboard using a Sharpie marker the dimensions and the layout for the front face or front elevation of the Nelda Balch false proscenium. Let's get started. We've done this before. Go juice, assemble tools, and prepare our work surface. I'm again using Homasote on my kitchen table, and I'm going to grab my ground plan and lay it out. As always, I'm going to spend some extra time making sure that my drawing is square and even to the work surface. So here I'm finding the center of the foam core, and I'm again carefully aligning this image to my ground plan so that everything will line up when I'm done at the end. I am now transferring the marks from my ground plan to the foam core, so the doorways, the proscenium opening, the edges of the walls, so that everything will line up. I don't have to measure the opening 25 feet 6 inches. I can just transfer the marks right from the ground plan to my foam core. It saves me some extra time, and in this way I'll know that it will always line up perfectly when I get ready to cut out my image and assemble it to my model. I'm using the 1/2 inch scale, and now I'm ready to draw my 22-foot wall height. So using my scale rule, which would be 11 inches on a regular ruler, I am going to make my entire proscenium image first in pencil, and then later when I'm done with this I'll trace it in Sharpie marker. And the reason why I'm using the Sharpie marker, of course, is so that actually you, the student, will be able to see it. So I have all of my vertical lines drawn now, and again I transferred those marks previously from my ground plan. And I'm now ready to lay out my doors. Again, the doors are 4 feet wide, 8 feet tall, as we can see from the drawing that I sent you. And so I'm laying those out now, and there is 6 inches of space in between each of those 2 door openings. I'm going to do my proscenium opening next, and the height of the proscenium is 18 feet tall. Again, I've already got my sidelines, so now all I have to do is figure out how high is 18 feet, which would be 9 inches on a regular ruler. And this entire process, from laying out my paper to drawing my image in pencil and getting everything measured, it only took me 7 minutes. So now you can see that I'm going to just take the same image, and I'm using a Sharpie marker, and I'm going to trace my pencil drawings with the Sharpie marker. This will make it easier for me to show this to you when this video is completed. Proscenium opening complete. This took me about 5 minutes. So now I'll draw my dimension lines and notation marks on this surface so that again you, the student, can see exactly what it is that I've done. And I'm done. Here's my cutout for my proscenium. Here's a picture of the Nelda Balch proscenium, which is what we just made on our foam core. Thanks for watching.